Hey everyone, and welcome back. Have you ever felt like you're carrying the weight of someone else's mistakes? Like their actions are a constant cloud over your head? Today, we're diving into a powerful idea. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is let go, not for them, but for you. I'm going to share 3 short stories that might just change the way you see forgiveness, self-respect, and your own peace of mind. Make sure you stick around for the last one. It truly ties everything together. Let's start with the story of the 2 monks and the woman. 2 monks, one older and one younger, were traveling together. They came to a river with a strong current. A beautiful young woman stood there, afraid to cross. Without a word, the older monk picked her up, carried her across the river, and set her down on the other side. The younger monk was shocked. He was furious. Monks were forbidden from even touching a woman. For hours, he fumed in silence, replaying the scene in his head. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. He burst out, "How could you do that? You know we are not allowed to touch women." The older monk looked at him calmly and replied, "I left the woman by the river hours ago. Are you still carrying her?" This story is such a perfect reminder. How often do we carry old hurts, resentments, and anger? Long after the event is over, we replay arguments, we hold on to grudges, and we let them weigh us down. The person who hurt us has moved on, but we're still carrying them on our backs, letting them disrupt our journey. Letting go isn't about condoning their actions. It's about putting down a heavy burden that was never yours to carry in the first place. Now for the second story. The cracked pot. An elderly woman in India had 2 large pots, each hung on the ends of a pole which she carried across her neck. One of the pots had a crack in it, while the other was perfect. At the end of the long walk from the stream to her house, the cracked pot would always be only half full. For 2 years this went on daily. The perfect pot was proud of its accomplishments, but the poor, cracked pot was ashamed of its own imperfection. Miserable that it could only do half of what it was meant to do. After 2 years of what it perceived as bitter failure, it spoke to the woman one day by the stream. "I am so ashamed of myself, because this crack in my side causes water to leak out all the way back to your house." The old woman smiled. "Did you notice that there are flowers on your side of the path, but not on the other pot's side? That's because I have always known about your flaw, and I planted flower seeds on your side of the path. Every day while we walk back, you've watered them. For 2 years I have been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate my home. Without you being just the way you are, there would not be this beauty to grace the house." This story teaches us about embracing imperfections, both in ourselves and in others. Sometimes we suffer because we expect perfection. We get angry when people don't meet our flawless standards. But like the cracked pot, our perceived flaws and the flaws of others can lead to unexpected beauty. When we let go of the need for everything and everyone to be perfect, we open ourselves up to a different kind of grace. We stop suffering over the cracks and start appreciating the flowers they help grow. And finally, our third story, the samurai and the Zen master. A fierce, proud samurai once came to a Zen master to ask about heaven and hell. "Old man," he barked, "tell me what heaven and hell are." The Zen master, sitting peacefully, looked up at the towering warrior and replied with disdain, "Why should I tell a brutish, sloppy, good-for-nothing, loud like you anything?" The samurai was instantly enraged. His face turned purple, and he drew his sword, ready to strike the master down. "That," the master said calmly, pointing at the samurai's furious face, "is hell." The samurai was stunned. He saw the anger, the hatred, the violence that had consumed him. He recognized the hell he had just created within himself. His shoulders slumped, his face softened, and he slowly sheathed his sword. He bowed low, his heart filled with gratitude for the lesson. "And that," the master said with a gentle smile, "is heaven." This is the ultimate lesson in letting go. Our suffering, our personal hell, is so often a creation of our own mind. It's our reaction to others, not their actions themselves, that truly causes us pain. By holding on to anger, we are the ones who suffer. The moment we choose to let go of that anger, to sheath our sword, we step out of hell and into heaven. We reclaim our power and our peace. So, what do these stories teach us? They show that letting go is an act of profound self. It's choosing your own peace over someone else's drama. It's understanding that you can't control others, but you can absolutely control whether you let their actions define your inner world. Forgiving in silence and walking away with your head held high isn't weakness. It's the ultimate display of strength. It's you taking back the pen and writing your own next chapter, free from the weight of the past. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that help us grow. See you in the next one.